It's still 5:29. 5:29,
Well, you're recording already anyway.
22
Yes.
seconds.
Just go.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Updates to the agenda.
Don't think we actually have any. I mean, I did.
Um,
I put a letter in there that I got regarding the USDA stuff.
and there's also the page with the letter from the board that's not on here. Do we want to add that?
Oh, yeah, that should be. Yeah, no, I did not. You sent it to me after the agenda. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Okay, so that's that. Public comment. There's no public there. There's no public here. Moving on to the purchase of the sand screen. You guys all got an email with details about the need for a new sand screen. There's one that actually meets what we need and one that really doesn't. Any questions on this?
Right. Though that one is the one that we got the bid for that's actually already built, that it is a used one. And it's according to Nick, he said it's really the holes are too big for what they really want. And so it's not that big of a price difference for a piece of equipment that we're going to use for the next 20 or 30 years, probably. And he did solicit a third bid, which did not come in. They never provided a price.
Are they not gonna give us any specs on this, Mike, for this one that we're looking?
It's on the estimate.
Materials, but
It's on the description here.
Is this a
I just,
No,
Just to replace the screen that we
I
have.
just don't see width, height and all that. That's all I'm asking.
Right. No, it's custom made to what
Yeah.
Nick told him he wanted. So
Okay.
yeah, it's right here. It's 20 feet, 25 pieces of something for 20 feet. So
And it gets down to a smaller screening size, which means less stones. And I don't know about you guys,
yeah.
but big stones mean chips and windshields. So
Where's this stupid one?
the one that the road crew would prefer is the one from Crow's Customs.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who's opposed to doing that, or can we get a motion to approve the purchase of?
Is this any of this money coming out of the road department budget, or is this something we're taking on?
Well, it comes out of the road department budget.
Yeah.
I mean, they have money for this.
Okay, perfect.
Well, the one from this, there's no sense in getting that. That's too big. I mean, there's
Right. That was, I mean, he called them and that's all they have available was that one. And it wasn't, he goes, we would use it, but it's not really what they want. It doesn't really meet what they want. And so I'm like, well, then why are we going to buy it?
Yeah, because then we have to pay somebody to customize it to make it what we need it to be.
If no more discussion, I'll make a motion to authorize the purchase of a new sand screen from Crow Custom in an amount not to exceed 530.40.
And a second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
No one opposed because everybody was in favor.
It may
Okay,
actually be less than what the quote is. I mean, that was an estimate that he did based upon how long he thought it would take, but so,
Great.
and he did come out and look at our old one to see if we could just rework it, and there's nothing left to rework.
Pretty well bent up.
You can't weld rust.
I think the first time we were told it needed to be replaced was a couple of years ago, so kind of knew it was coming. So the next one up on the agenda is the fireworks permit. The fireworks permit has to be filed in order to have fireworks.
I'll make a motion that the town manager signed the fireworks permit for the July 5th, 2026 fireworks display.
And a second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Recreation update. I left you guys each a page of all the things we've got going on right now. So most people know that the Tri-County Kids Fishing Tournament is going on. So February 10th and February 7th, Brighton Elementary School Youth Services squads are actually going to join us, and they're going to help put together all the participant packages for the fishing tournament. We have the 25th, 26th is the bag pickup. That's going to be in the basement. We're going to have game wardens as well as a bunch of other volunteers down there to do it. 28th and the 1st, we're going to have a weigh-in and a ceremony. We will do it right out here in front of the building as we have in the past. For February, the other kids programs that we have going on this Sunday, we have a toddler hour at 10, 5, 6, 7-year-old play group for at 11. And we got Nerf later in the afternoon. We also have open gym on the 13th and the 20th. For family and adult programming on Sundays, we have ping pong and cribbage from 6 to 8 every Sunday. Adult program, we also have cardio drumming going on Mondays, circuit training on Thursday. We're working on another round for yoga. We have the 100-mile challenge going on where you complete 100 miles of non-motorized activity and you get your sticker that has our logo. It's a pretty cool sticker that remains running through April. We have Maple Fest that's going on, which is looking like it's going to fall around April 4th, working with organizations in order to get spaces and volunteers. We also have the ongoing bottle redemption. Any bottles that are brought to the recycling center, those funds go into recreation. And then working on the summer programming and goals, which include looking at that tennis court for repairs. Summer equipment program will probably go back out again with the free equipment in the park, hiking, biking, kayaking, and paddleboarding. So that's a lot going on.
Yes, good job.
It's busy. There we go. Moving on. Overweight. It's that time of the year again. Overweight permits.
So somebody needs to make a motion for Heather.
I make a motion to authorize Heather to sign the overweight permits.
Second.
And a second. Sorry.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so you have 3. There was actually 2 here for Goslin's. They're right behind each other, and then there's the third. Okay.
We need to order some sticky notes for Teresa that say sign here. Is that the approved line on the bottom?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm
I
sorry.
got that.
This one putting in my
For
own
what
office.
Good finger cup.
I did. Sorry.
Report that as an injury. Do you need a Band-Aid? Do we need first aid?
I'm thinking,
Hey, we have
Did I-
Sorry
we
about
have a
that.
bloodborne
Did I do
pathogen kit
that?
in the base in the gymnasium now.
what's that?
We have bloodborne pathogen kit in the gymnasium
Oh.
now.
Well, there's one piece that has a little bit of mine on there. Just excuse that.
I'm like, did I mail that?
Okay, so in your packet, we're going to go to the update, which is the letter for the book. There's a 1-page letter back there.
Yes, I read it.
Anybody have any edits? If so, you got till
Oh.
Friday. And then we'll go to the pay orders.
There.
You should make an emotion to if they all approve it.
Okay, are you guys okay with it as is?
I don't know if
Or do you need
everybody's
changes?
read it.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Then I guess just send me edits and I'll fix it before it goes in the book. Heather wrote it, not me, so I don't have any.
Yep.
I have no partialism to it. By all means, if anybody else wants to
do it.
write it, have at it.
Oh,
I will send you the town manager report. I have been working on that, but it's not finished. That one's
Wow.
long.
Way to buy a shovel. Big
Um,
one. Silly question, Mike, only because, well, maybe that goes under other business. Never mind.
Are we approving the letter or are we just waiting or?
I'm just,
I think everybody's reading it.
I
Okay.
think you did a fine job with that. Improve it. Prove it.
Where's it? Where's the letter?
Right, you should, right here, you can,
This long,
read
everything.
in your pack, but good. Good job there.
Yeah, I suppose it's back. Maybe I'd pick up the bag, I don't know.
You got it all?
Nothing's more than a page. I don't even want it that long.
Font's even big enough to read.
Okay, is that a joke about my vision? If somebody defaults to a size 14 font, it's usually because they can't read anything. It's smaller.
Let's don't get back to the big pages. This is fine. Very fine. Good job.
Yeah.
I have no problems with it.
So
Just-
once we get a chance for Bruce to read it, we'll go circle
I
back.
don't
to that.
see any errors, omissions.
Okay.
Addition.
Can I get a motion to put that in the book?
I'll make a motion to approve the select board's report to have it published in the town's annual report.
And a second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Mike, are you the only one that has to, sign the fireworks permit?
yes, yeah, I don't, it doesn't really require anything else.
Okay,
Just that the
Thank you.
town is authorizing it. I used to always make Rick sign it, but he doesn't really have to because he was always like, "Why do I have to sign it?" I'm like, "Well, because I think you need to."
okay. You.
Fireworks company provides the insurance and everything, so it's really nothing.
No liability to us.
You know, they just yell at us to keep everybody out of the blast area, which is always a nightmare.
I go back that way. It's those bird sirens. They'll like go off when anybody crosses the line.
Anybody notice the oil went up?
Haven't got a bill yet.
Oh, God.
The oil went up. Oh,
Fuel oil.
the price of it?
Don't tell me that. I just had to order more oil.
I did. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, you
I
did.
wasn't talking just our oil company. It's all over. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't lock in your.
No, it was 317, 318. I gambled, but this is the first time I got snapped. So, but everybody is.
317, not 370.
No, 317. Well, I commercial because of my building and everything, but it's just everybody was all over town. Did you get a low price? It went up like 25 cents a gallon.
Oh, mine stayed.
Everybody's.
Well, yeah, you have to look though. Did you save enough at the beginning of the season?
Yeah,
to
I
make
did.
it-
Yeah,
it
we
evens
did
out?
that. It's just a shocker when fuel oil costs more than gasoline because it takes less money to refine it. It's just I don't
Right.
think doesn't make sense, but yeah. Well, here's what it is.
Let's not go there.
Who wants Ruth, you want to read that now?
This one, the three?
No, you might have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already did that one?
that was only Bill.
Sorry.
Bill's our bottleneck.
That's all right. I didn't see that you had that first. Excuse me. So Mike, I don't know if I should have talked to you about this when we were talking about the fireworks, but are we not doing anything about a band yet? Or we're not going to?
No, I have
Okay.
not. And I put in your packet the letter I got from Abby
Yeah.
about the USDA funding, and it's not
Yeah.
looking promising.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
We can try and do some fundraising. I mean, the town can't absorb anymore, that's for certain.
No,
What, a band for what?
for the 4th of July, like when
No, we used to get.
yeah, but I just, well,
I
was
know we won't
asking-
have anything like we had in the past. The stage
Yeah.
itself is $1,200 a day. So
Yeah.
unless USDA comes through, we don't have that.
Yeah, I was expecting that for an answer. I just didn't know. I haven't caught up on any of that, so I was wondering.
I do think if we can, if the town does approve the fireworks, we might see about raising enough donations to so Beautiful Wreck, the band that we had last year. They weren't Decadia, but they were the night before.
Yeah.
That he's from town, the one member of the band. And
Yeah, I
so
know.
I'm assuming maybe we could book them, and they're way less expensive than the one from New York. So
Mhm.
Being under
the
the
trick is,
pavilion.
do they have the equipment to set up under the pavilion without the big stage and everything? Do
Yeah.
they have the sound equipment? Which I think they probably do, because they perform over in New Hampshire at a couple of legions and stuff. So
Yeah, they've been in some small areas. I think they'd be
Oh.
fine. Yeah.
We have the rec director run a special bingo in the town hall. Raising.
Um, I'm gonna sell paper guitars in the bars.
Paper guitar.
We don't have to cut them out.
Fish,
I won't be here.
Teresa?
thank you
you
so
didn't know
much.
that was on your next select board agenda, Mike. Bring
Oh,
your
we don't have to
scissors. It's
cut 'em out,
craft
Michael.
time.
Oh, God.
The board is allowed to have a lottery. Lotteries are legal.
I have some ideas. I have some ideas.
They have to be done the right way, but you
I
could
have
hold
to
a
make sure
lottery.
they're legal.
Perfect.
Pay order, make it all the way around and back to Teresa.
They did.
So we have minutes from the previous meeting that need to be approved. Everybody should have gotten those by email.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting, which was January.
That's not the right date.
That is not the right date.
I think it was
It was
the 20th.
previous. 20th.
January
Look at
21st.
my calendar.
I think.
21st.
And a second.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. When I do the motions, I'm like, oh, minutes. I need to remember to change the date in the.
Yeah,
And the
that's
wording.
nice. Kind of set me up there.
I know. I'm trying to set you up for failure, Gene.
And all in
I'm
favor?
gonna get fired.
I can't fire someone who quits.
Quitter.
Quitter.
Another business.
I will give you. So gave you guys the USDA thing. I do have two other quick updates. One is FEMA. We have finalized 4810, the first flooding in July of 24. We are done with that one. We're just waiting for money now.
Oh, that's the hard part.
So that one is done. 4826, we've got a long way to go yet. That one, we've got the bridge and we have to build the bridge. So that's going to hold that one from closing. And they pulled 3 of our culverts that we replaced. We did not get them permitted like we should have. And so they pulled them out in a separate project. And so they've kind of disappeared on it, but I went ahead and ordered the hydrology studies from Eric Pope. And so we're working on that. I talked to our engineer on the bridge yesterday, and he's hoping to have us our engineering plan by the end of the week, which means maybe 3 weeks from now we'll see it. But that's what we're hoping for, so that could go out to bid and it could get done this summer. So that's where we are with that. Then I just submitted the greeter grant application for the coming year. And so they actually upped all of our stuff. We've applied for 24,000 for that program this year. You know, we'll see what we get back as far as funding goes. So, because we actually got more last year than I thought we would. So, and this was Memphremagog Watershed, who actually we're a sub-recipient underneath them. They actually bumped up our budget from what I had submitted, because we actually put the portalets and stuff like that in there. Now, we've always supplied, we always paid for them and have for years, and never actually turned it in as an expense to the greeter program. And I did last year, and she goes, "Oh, is this new?" And I'm like, "No." So she's like, this is eligible. You can get reimbursed for it. So we did, and we have a check for $7,000 some odd dollars coming in to finish paying off last year's. So, and we ended up, I think, when we get that 7,000, we will have gotten about 14,000 out of the $18,000 cost last year. So that was pretty good. Yeah, and I think that's all of it. It's just those two. I figured you guys should know what we're doing.
The only question I have is, I've seen a lot of towns posting about salt shortages. How are we holding up?
We don't use a lot of salt,
Right.
so we had to go get more sand. We ran out of sand. So that was our, but luckily we have pits in town, so we can handle that.
So
we
we've
don't
also
use a lot.
had way more ice than normal.
We have had a lot more ice than normal. And I do have to say, I just to report on the road crew, I have had probably fewer complaints this year than even all the years I was on the select board as far as snow removal. And I mean, we have always a few, but they've been way less. So I do have to give them kudos that, coming in, this is their first year doing this. We have to be thankful Mark Castingay has actually come back and worked with Nick a lot on helping to, learn the ropes, because, typically when the road crew transitions from one foreman to the next, there's a transfer of, knowledge. And, Nick came into this without that. And so he was doing a good job, but, there were things that he needed that he just didn't know, as a new person without the, years of experience. He didn't know where to put snow and how close you do get to certain things. And so Mark has come back and worked with him on that. So
That's awesome.
I will make a point of pointing that out at town meeting day, because it would, we were lucky that he would do that.
Anything else? Do we need that?
Yeah, I just
number
have
12?
No, he's good.
I think,
Yeah.
Joel.
I just have a thing. We're in a crisis mode with the listers. We have no listers except me, and I'm not going to be doing that whole thing. This is the source of all the town's revenue, and we don't have people to do it. And we can't hire anybody because nobody wants to come up here and work here. We have a new system for evaluating properties, and nobody knows how to use it. And we're going to be stuck with it for 6 years. So I'm trying to learn as fast as I can to deal with whatever the town would face critically until we get a board. But if anybody knows of anybody who would want to be a lister, we put 40 grand in the budget this year. And that job is a hard job. And
do we know what the qualifications are?
There is a certification now from the state.
Yep. You have to be trained now, and you have to get certified. So it's a long-term kind of thing. And there's times when they have to be here. It's not like you can have a full-time job and do this as well, because when we have hearings, you can't, they're during the day and all that. So I just want to put a plug in. If anybody can think of anybody who might be interested, I don't know what the starting salary is going to be, but I would recommend at least $25 an hour to be trained.
How many days, how many hours, what's it entail? Not that I'm interested.
Well, the busy time is between January and April 1st. But there's things to do all year long, but that's the critical time.
Okay.
And then reappraisals.
I mean,
No.
they determine the value of all the property in the town, which determines what your tax rate is.
Right.
So we need,
Reappraisal, we hopefully
our
won't,
appeal
well,
to the
we'll have to deal
public.
with reappraisal in what, 6 years? And then every
Mhm.
6 years now?
right, well, depends on your stats, but yeah. it could
No,
be-
no, actually, it's your stats plus it's a mandated, I believe, every 6 years going
Oh.
forward.
Cool, well, that's,
I think the state, it's great that they pass this stuff, but capacity doesn't always allow that. I mean, there's a lot of towns that are still waiting to get a reappraisal from 3 years ago.
that's right, yep.
We were lucky we signed up when we did.
Lucky.
That one was older than 3 years, wasn't it?
Ours?
Appraisal, yeah.
Yeah, our last one was 2000 and
Right, but we
townwide was 2009.
were mandatory to do it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because of factors.
Everybody was.
Mhm.
Everybody was. Anything else? Yep. Try that again. Anything else under other business? Do we need number 12?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're gonna table the executive session.
We
That
didn't have-
brings
it
us,
wasn't, I always just put it on there in case if something comes up when we need it. So that you have the motion there to read it. It's not like if you needed one, I would tell you we needed one.
so we're at the adjourn.
I just want to let the select board know. Nick was doing taxes down in the basement today, and I had to use a little more than just the Nicker offices for the taxes. We had an overrun. So I used the hallway too.
Oh my God, Bill.
I know.
I cannot believe it.
Well, I just want
yeah,
to
I
let everybody
know.
know.
I saw that on
I told him
cameras.
not to do it.
Thank God you told everybody.
I don't listen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, goodness. So we're on
That's
to
it.
that favorite motion of everybody's.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
And a second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, meeting's over. Have a great night.
Mhm.
Bruce, we need a picture. Just you and